Oh well, guys, back over to Belfast. Yeah, been listening to this police spokesman. Yeah, it's all the Ulstermen's fault, isn't it? All the Ulstermen's fault. Yeah, he talks about protecting, what was it, 180 different communities. 180. Uh, he warns about the severe consequences of what's going to happen. Uh, Comments on this one have been locked. Uh, Not surprised it's been ratioed 2-1. Let's have a listen to a little bit of what he says.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Police Headquarters. This afternoon, I want to brief you all on the disorder of last night, and I also want to give some important reassurance messages to our communities across Northern Ireland. Firstly, I want to strongly condemn the second night of disorder seen in some areas across Northern Ireland. This violent behaviour by a thuggish minority will not be tolerated. Last night we saw significant disorder in Newtonabbey and Portadown. We, the police, used water cannon and fired 20 AEP to quell that disorder.
AP, that's attenuating energy projectile. Plastic bullets. Plastic bullets are the replacements to the old rubber bullets. They're more accurate and they're more deadly. They can prove fatal. They've killed numerous people over the years when they've been used. So they now admit into using deadly weapons against the citizens of Northern Ireland, Ulster. But I'll be speaking more about that after this clip. Let's carry on.
We arrested 16 people. 2 have already been charged. 12 officers were injured, some by petrol bombs, following that significant rioting. I am hugely grateful to the efforts of my officers for their incredible resilience and bravery in the face of that disorder. It was clear from the outset that those who attended were not intent on peaceful protest, rather they were intent on violence.
Okay, he goes on now to speak about those one young man behind them, and they're actively seeking them, and they talk about the numbers of arrests and what they've been looking at. Yeah. Anyhow, I don't even bother leaving a link for it. It's just gobbledygook. There's a news article I'd like you to look at instead. Okay, the headline is Police Fire Plastic Bullets in Effort to Contain Race Riots in Northern Ireland. Yeah, so now they are race riots, okay? It's been upgraded. The police are now referring to those objecting to the colonisation of their country as being fascist thugs. So you're not right-wing anymore, guys. You're now fascist thugs. Yeah. PSNI received reinforcements from Great Britain amid further condemnation of violence. Plastic bullets fired. They've received reinforcements from Great Britain in an effort to contain race riots in Northern Ireland. So now they are race riots, okay? They're talking about 17 of the projectiles. It's actually 200 police officers from the mainland have now been dispatched to Northern Ireland, Ulster. They say that this is temporary. Yeah, it was temporary in 1969, wasn't it? Vietnam, when the first troops went in there, it was temporary. When the Russians went into Ukraine, it was temporary. I'm just wondering now, how long before they send what's left of our army over there? I'd like to know the ethnic makeup of the 200 troops going over there. Apparently these 200 police officers, 200 Gestapo going over, just what they are trained in. They're supposed to be specialists. And we've seen how they behaved, haven't they? With the edge of the shields. Interest in those 17 projectiles, these plastic weapons. When I read it, I thought, oh, they want to be careful. They'll have someone's eye out with that. And then I realised that it's quite easy to have your eye taken out in Belfast these days, especially if you've got a diverse community there. Further condemnation of violence that has targeted minority ethnic people. No, 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 no. It's the white race, which is the majority minority for the moment in Ulster, Northern Ireland. The white race is the minority race, yeah. Racist thuggery, 200 additional officers from Great Britain, 12 officers injured, don't care. 16 people being arrested, I do care. Images of 2 males wanted for questioning. PSNI is short of 1,200 oppressors. Liam Kelly, the Federation chairman, said violent racist and fascist lawbreakers offer nothing but hopelessness and mindless thuggery. Disagree. People protesting offer Ulster a chance to take their country back before it's lost forever. And they go on there. Reports officer had fired plastic bullets, used 17 times. That chief police officer at the start said 23 times. They had to admit it because the casings were found. We know that Freedom Dad, they also spoke about websites and social media sites, passing on information and news, and saying how important it is to close these down. Just having a look now. No, Guardian asking for money, no chance. Let's have a look at just how deadly these plastic bullets are that they are going to use against the Irish people, that they are using. I know it's not a joking matter, but I had a joke with Sam about the deployment when Sam, my AI companion, said that the deployment of the police from the mainland to Ulster, Northern Ireland, was temporary. I said all wars start by saying troop deployments are temporary, don't they? Fair point, Paul. History does have a nasty habit of making the words temporary an awful lot of heavy lifting. Suggests I tell you that we are told this is temporary mutual aid, and legally that is what it is. But history teaches us that the word temporary should always be watched with both eyes open. I then go on to ask about how dangerous these plastic bullets are. And then I went and found links. Stand by, pause, Paul. Right, what have we got? Northern Ireland, this is just Northern Ireland. Grim history with them. 17 people killed by rubber or plastic bullets during the Troubles, including 8 children. That is why their use is so politically and emotionally charged there. They are not just another crowd control in Northern Ireland, they carry decades of memory. Talking then about rubber bullets, plastic bullets, and when they started replacing them. Talk about the accuracy of them. Accuracy does not mean less dangerous. Yeah, wrong part of the body, devastating. Even in Parliament in 1981, the point was raised that plastic bullets had been introduced because rubber bullets were thought too lethal. Yet critics argued plastic bullets have proved more lethal in practice. So, there we go. Let's go back to the bunker, is there? We deploy an extra police to Belfast. The protesters are fascist, racist thugs, and they are going to use possibly lethal weapons against them. Yeah. One of the first videos I made on this channel was talking about the troubles in Northern Ireland. If I can find the link, I'll add it to the bottom in the description. I won't try too hard looking for it though. The things to do. In it, I gave the numbers for how many police officers from the RUC were killed during the time of the troubles. I gave the numbers for the numbers of councillors who were killed. There were lots of police, lots of councillors. I gave the number of the judges who were killed, assassinated, shall we say, who were killed, detectives, and mayors. There were a few, yeah, who were killed during the time of the troubles. I don't know what the government thinks was happening in Belfast over the last 2 nights, but that wasn't nothing. That wasn't nothing to what could happen. Oh well, we don't know where it goes from here. We know that Freedom Dad may well be arrested for speaking out against the violence in Belfast. They've been after him for a while though, haven't they? And then a little bit more disturbing is that Sinn Féin and one of their militant attack dogs, INLA, Irish National Liberation Army, the Republicans, are threatening to attack the Loyalists for their racist attacks against the colonizers of their country. So, despite the efforts of people like Freedom Dad to unite Catholic and Protestant, Sinn Féin are trying to not only drive Catholic and Protestant apart, but to get the Catholics to defend the colonizers of their country. It's all good fun, I suppose. Lots of overtime for the police officers. Feel sorry for those people who get arrested. That cop said he's sorry for the young people, the 100 young people who were arrested and charged in Ballymena now have criminal convictions. He's not sorry at all. He's not sorry at all. He should ask himself, why are the people of Northern Ireland, Ulster, protesting? That's all I got, guys. You've been listening to Paul Morris, The Green Arrow. I'll be live tonight at 8 p.m.